Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is August the 7th. So on the chart of the day for today is gold miners ETF or GDX. This is basically is a basket of gold miners. So it's an index, right? So here we can see that it has a rally higher and actually it's breaking to the upside. If you look at the larger time frame, you can see we are in fact continue to extend on the upside above the previous peak, right? And the rally isn't an impulsive rally, so you can see we ended with 1 and with 2 here, intermediate degree. You can clearly see in the subdivision here, very nice corrective subdivision. Look at this, ABC zigzag ending WX, and then another ABC again, another yet zigzag ending the Y leg, and that entire WXY ending with 2, right? But we're going to show you, I cannot show you all the subdivision, of course, but we're going to focus on the impulsive subdivision actually, okay? So we're going to be focusing on this 1, 2 here, and you can see in the rally from here within the wave 3. So if we go to this impulse chart here, right? So where are we right now? So the degree is not the same. This is kind of like a standard chart. So this 1 and 2 in red here is the same as the 1 and 2 in blue. So again, the degree is not the same, but the concept is the same. So we're within wave 3 in blue, right? So that means in this chart, we're within wave 3 here. But within wave 3, where are we within wave 3? Within wave 3, we are now, you can see we got this 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will end 3. So we're within wave 3 of 3. So technically, we are now right here. We are about to finish this 3 here. So we are here. So we finished 1, 2, and then we are within wave 3, and within wave 3, we are right here. And then, so once we finish this, we need 4 and 5 to finish a 5-ways rally, a complete 5-ways rally from the low here. Okay. So here, you can see, first of all, let me zoom out in the 4 hours so you can clearly see where we are in the impulsive structure. So here is the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to be focusing on the 1 and the 2 in blue here, which is the intermediate degree, right? This is the 1 and the 2. So if I sort of squeeze some of the data, you can see we are able to extend on the upside. So this is good. So that means the gold miners actually already start to outperform the gold itself, right? The gold has been sort of sideways for a couple of months now, but I think the miners continue to outperform and continue to extend to the upside. Okay, so going back here, as you can see, it has extended higher, and since we are definitely in an impulse, right, we continue to make a higher high. So it's an impulsive structure, and so we are looking at this last leg here, right? So we have all the full count in our service in the member area, but for this purpose, from the chart of the day, we're going to be narrowing down our focus, right? So we're going to be focusing on specifically on this part here. Now from this part, you can see we got this 1, 2, which is the same as the 1, 2 on the day on the 1 hour time frame here. And so if I just simply measure the extension, you notice here we are within the 100% extension, and looks very strong and deep, already deep inside this area. And I think because it is an impulse, because we break higher, I think most likely we should be targeting at least the 1.618, which is around 58.3. So that will be my next sort of potential target to the upside. And if I go back to the 1 hour time frame and look at the subdivision within this 3 here, now you can see if you just simply count the number of swing, so then you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get a 7 swing from it. 1. So you might ask, why don't I count this little swing? Because that's too little. I mean, if you look at the size, the main swing from the low is this one, 1, 2, and then this one, 3, 4. Look at the size, right? So you don't count this because you just focus on the main swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if you are our member, you know 7 swing is not a motive sequence. 7 swing is actually a corrective sequence. Now, since we are dealing with an impulsive structure, so this most likely is not going to end right now, because again, no motive sequence end in 7 swing. So we need to have at least 9 swing, right? 9 swing. So motive sequence is 5, 9, 13, and so on. Corrective is 3, 7, 11, right? So that means we need one more leg higher to finish a 9 swing. So that's why the current count here is that we are within wave 3, within wave 3. So going back here, we are looking to end wave 3, and within wave 3 itself, this one subdivides into another 5 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's why this one also subdivides into 5 ways. This wave 3 here subdivides into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we should be ending this wave 3 very soon, and then start to see it's kind of like a small pullback here to finish your 8 swing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then once we finish the 8 swing, we make one more push higher to finish 5 of 3. Then that will be the end of wave 3, but we still have more upside after that. So as you can see, we got a few more highs here. After we finish this with 5 in red and 3 in blue, it's not the end. Yes, we will get a pullback again, but it still remains bullish, and eventually you need a completed 5 ways from here before potentially we can get the bigger pullback afterward. But that's down the road, and as you know what the right side is, which is bullish, the idea here, guys, is not trying to be a hero and trying to be very, very smart and, you know, okay, let me buy and sell every single swing. That's not the way it works, right? So you identify the right side, then you trade in that direction only, right? Because that's the right side, and you will have much higher probability to be on the safe side when you do that. Okay, so we continue to like the upside and pull back when that happens, and if that happens, should continue to stay supported, right? And should continue to go higher, and our next target is going to be over here, 58.27. And you might say, well, okay, give me levels for wave 4, for example. Well, it's kind of difficult. But first of all, you need to wait until you see the pullback. Until you see the pullback, we can in fact continue to go higher. There is nothing to say for sure we're gonna finish at 58.27, because again, an impulse can go as much, you know, as much as it wants to, technically, right? I'm just looking at 58.3, 1.618, because that's typically what a wave 3 usually will end. Not always, but usually, right? So again, it's hard to tell you exactly what the wave 4 is going to be until we actually see a pullback. Now, when we start seeing a decent pullback, then you have a couple of different ways to measure, right? So I think you can use retracement. You just typically, it's basically wave 4 is about 23.6, 38.2% retracement usually, right? But again, it's not 100%, but again, we are using the law of probability here, right? And again, and it's not even this level yet, because I do not even know where the wave 3 is going to end. I'm just assuming it's going to end here. But I mean, if we can continue to go higher, then wave 3 can, you know, can continue to extend, and the 23.6 continue to extend as well. Okay, so generally then it's bullish, and any pullback will continue to find support in 3.711. Now why? Because we are bullish, the right side is higher. That means if there is any pullback, it will follow the corrective sequence, which is 3 or 7 swing. Okay, so that's the idea. And if you like this type of analysis, you can subscribe to YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. Make sure you you turn on the all notifications, so you will get all kind of updates from us. And if you want further updates or further learning, you can go to our website, which I provide the link in the description of the video, where you can find our full service, right? And also education and so on. We got trials, you can try there with the link. So I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.